Feel the weight of your body settling into the surface beneath you, each limb growing heavier with every passing second. Your shoulders release their tension. Your neck softens. The back of your head rests fully against whatever supports you. There is no need to move, no reason to rush. Time moves differently here. Slower, deeper, like honey pouring through crystalline glass. Breathe in slowly now. Let the air fill the very bottom of your lungs. Pause and let it rise, filling your chest, lifting your ribs just slightly. Pause again, then let it climb higher into the space behind your collarbones, finally reaching your throat before gently escaping through your nose. Exhale now, slowly letting go of everything that doesn't serve you. All the noise from earlier, all the thoughts that clung too tightly. Let them drift away like mist over still water. You are safe here, protected, held by something vast and gentle, something that knows how to cradle consciousness, how to guide it down, deeper and deeper still. As your breathing slows, so does your heartbeat, each pulse now matching the rhythm of something ancient, something that has always been waiting for you. A frequency, not harsh, not jarring, but smooth, like silk pulled across warm skin, at exactly 432 hertz. This tone, it lives inside you now, vibrating through bone and tissue, through the spaces between cells, aligning everything, calming everything, bringing clarity where there was once only static. Your eyelids flutter slightly, but there is no need to open them. Vision comes in other ways now, through feeling, through knowing, through the quiet hum of awareness. You begin to sense the space around you, not with your eyes, but with your entire being. The air is thick, warm, carrying the scent of crushed quartz and the faint sweetness of rain, not falling, but remembered, the kind of rain that nourishes earth, that has waited centuries to drink. Beneath you, the ground shifts slightly, not uncomfortably, but like a living thing responding to your presence. A soft lattice of moss, bioluminescent, pulsing gently with each breath you take. Tiny bursts of warmth radiate outward, traveling through through your palms, up your arms, and into your chest. Above you, the sky is not a sky at all, but a membrane, shimmering, alive, veins of light pulse in rhythm with your own heart. Silver, blue threads weaving through gold, like the last moments of a dream, one you almost remember, but can't quite grasp. You do not need to grasp it. Let it flow through you, like water, like breath, like the slow tide of certainty that you belong here, that this is where you were meant to arrive. Your mind begins to settle. Thoughts that once raced now drift lazily, like clouds in a windless sky. Some fade, others dissolve entirely. What remains is clear, sharp, focused, like a lens adjusting to perfect sight. Concentration flows naturally now. No effort required, no strain, just a steady stream of attention, narrowed to the present moment, to the sound of your breath, to the warmth beneath your hands, to the rhythm of light above. You are becoming still, but not empty, full of potential, of readiness, of calm purpose, the kind that moves without motion, thinks without thinking, sees without looking. Around you, the world continues, but quietly, respectfully, aware of your presence, aware of your journey inward. The moss pulses, the sky shimmers, the air holds your breath like a secret. You are not alone, but you are deeply alone, in the best possible way. Alone with yourself, with the part of you that never leaves, that never changes, that simply is. Steady, eternal, and absolutely real. The weight in your limbs increases, but it feels good, like sinking into a bath of warm oil, like being wrapped in fabric woven from moonbeams. Every muscle relaxes a little more. Every joint softens. Your spine curves gently into its natural shape, no longer fighting gravity, but surrendering to it. Gracefully, completely, your breathing slows even further. Each inhale now lasts several seconds. Each exhale lingers, 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 until the boundary between breath and stillness blurs. You are entering a new state. Not sleep, not wakefulness, but something between. Something richer, deeper, more complete, where concentration is effortless, where focus is natural, where the mind becomes a clear pool, reflecting only what matters. The chalice awaits, though you cannot see it yet. You feel its pull, its invitation, a vast, shallow basin, polished like opal. Its surface ripples with molten light, gold, silver, blue, changing with each breath you take. Like the first moments after waking from a dream you almost remember. You will find it soon, but there is no rush, no pressure, only the steady pull of gravity, of rhythm, of peace, drawing you downward into the heart of stillness, into the center of yourself. Let your awareness expand now, not outward, but inward, deeper into the layers of being, past the skin, past the muscle, into the quiet chambers of the body, where everything is already whole, already balanced, already complete. Your heartbeat is steady, strong, rhythmic, matching the pulse of the sky above, matching the glow of the moss below, matching the tone that lives within you at 432 hertz. This frequency, it does not push, it does not demand, it simply is a tuning fork for the soul, a reminder of harmony, of alignment, of the deep resonance that exists between who you are and who you are becoming. You are becoming still, but also becoming aware of things that were always there. The subtle current of energy that flows through your body, the quiet intelligence of your cells, the vast network of connection between breath and heartbeat and thought and intention. Everything is connected. But right now, you feel it clearly, without confusion, without chaos, just the pure thread of understanding that runs through all things, binding them together in perfect silence. The air around you carries more than scent now. It carries information, whispers of the world beyond, but also of the world within, messages from your future self, reminders of your strength, of your clarity, of your endless capacity for calm, for focus, for deep, unshakable peace. You do not need to hold onto these feelings. They are not fragile. They are not temporary. They are part of you, always available, always accessible, waiting beneath the surface of everyday thought, ready to rise whenever you call, whenever you return. Your body grows heavier still, but also lighter in a way that makes no logical sense, but feels absolutely true. Gravity pulls you down, while something else lifts you up. Balance, equilibrium, perfect and unshakable. You are entering the threshold, the space between one state and another, where transformation happens silently, where the old self releases its grip and the new self steps forward, not with fanfare, not with drama, but with the quiet confidence of someone who has always known where they were going. The chalice is closer now. You can sense its shape, its texture, the way light moves across its surface. Slow, molten, like liquid starlight, warm to the touch, but not burning, comforting, inviting, like coming home. You do not need to reach for it. It will come to you when the time is right, when you are ready, when the last bit of tension has melted away, when your mind is perfectly still, like the surface of a lake at dawn before the first ripple. Breathe. Just breathe. Let everything else fall away. Let the world become small. Let your awareness become vast. Let the boundary between self and space dissolve completely until there is only stillness, only presence, only the deep, unbroken flow of absolute focus. You are ready. The chalice awaits, and so do you. The surface beneath you begins to shimmer, not with movement, but with recognition, as if the earth itself knows that you have arrived, that you are exactly where you need to be. The moss pulses brighter. The sky above shifts, its filaments aligning with your breath. The air thickens, carrying the scent of quartz and the memory of rain, and something else, something sweet, like the first flower after winter. You feel it now, the presence of the chalice, not as an object, but as a feeling, a pull, a call, deep and resonant, like the echo of your own voice in a vast cathedral made of light and silence. It is time, not because the clock says so, but because your body knows, because your breath has slowed to match the rhythm of the universe, because your mind has found its center, its anchor, its truth. The The chalice reveals itself slowly, not with sudden light, but with gradual recognition, as if it was always there, waiting beneath the surface of perception. A vast, shallow basin, polished like opal, its surface rippling with slow, molten light, pale gold, silver blue, shifting with each heartbeat, like the first moments after waking from a dream you almost remember. You do not need to move. The chalice comes to you, flowing like water, like thought, like the quiet certainty that all things are connected, that all things are possible when the mind is still and the heart is open. Its surface touches yours, not with pressure, but with warmth, with understanding, with the deep knowing that you have been here before, that you have always belonged in this space, in this moment, in this perfect, unshakable stillness. The light on its surface reflects back, not your image, but your essence, the part of you that never changes, that never fades, that simply is. Calm, clear, and absolutely focused. You drink, not with your lips, but with your soul. The light flows through you, filling every cell, every fiber, every corner of your being, with perfect clarity, with unwavering concentration, with the deep, unshakable peace that comes from knowing who you truly are. The chalice empties, but you are full, full of light, full of stillness, full of the quiet power that comes from within. No longer searching, no longer striving, just being, completely, absolutely, and forever. The surface beneath you begins to fade, not disappearing, but returning to its natural state, as if it was never anything more than the ground beneath your feet. The sky above returns to normal. The moss stops glowing. The air thins, but the feeling remains. The clarity, the focus, the deep, unshakable peace. You are ready to return, but you carry the chalice with you, not as an object, but as a state of being, a way of seeing, a way of moving, a way of being in the world. Calm, clear, and absolutely focused. Breathe in. Feel the air fill your lungs. Feel the light fill your soul. Breathe out. Let go of anything that no longer serves you. Let go of tension. of doubt, of the need to control. You are safe. You are whole. You are exactly where you need to be. The chalice of suspended dawn waits for you whenever you return, whenever you need to remember who you truly are. Calm, clear, and absolutely focused. Let the anchor begin to pull you down through the surface of this moment, like a slow tide retreating from a shore made of glass. There is no need to hold on to anything, because everything is already held. Feel the weight of your eyelids as they settle into their sockets, like warm stones placed there by someone who knows exactly how tired you have been. The air around you carries the faintest trace of crushed quartz, not sharp, but soft like powdered silk, brushing against the inside of your nose with each breath. Your shoulders drop an inch deeper into the bed knot because gravity has changed, but because time itself is leaning forward to catch you. Each cell in your body begins to exhale, starting at the crown of your head, where tension used to pool like old rainwater in a cracked bowl. Now it simply evaporates, leaving behind a hollow space that fills instantly with enzymatic warmth. A quiet fermentation begins in your scalp, not the heat of fever, but the warmth of something coming alive. Like bread dough rising slowly in a kitchen, warmed by sunlight, filtered through gauze curtains. This warmth moves downward along the curve of your skull, brushing past the temples where thoughts once clung like cobwebs. They loosen now and drift away like smoke caught in a draft. Your jaw unhinges slightly, not enough to notice, but enough for the pressure behind your teeth to spill out like steam from a kettle left unattended. Your tongue rests heavier in your mouth now, as if it too has begun to ferment. The muscles in your neck soften like wax left near a flame, no longer holding up anything, just melting into the pillow beneath you, which seems to breathe with its own rhythm. You can feel the threads of the fabric adjusting to your shape, not pressing back, but welcoming, like moss opening to receive morning dew. Your arms lie loose beside you, fingers splayed wide, as if reaching for something just out of sight. But nothing needs catching here. Your palms grow warmer, not hot, just warm enough to remind you that blood still flows, though slower now, much slower. The bed beneath you shifts subtly, not sinking, but rising, as if pulled upward by invisible tides. Your spine curves gently into the embrace of the mattress, vertebrae settling one by one like smooth stones dropped into still water, each one making its own small ripple before dissolving into silence. Your chest rises slowly, deeply, and falls even more slowly. The air filling your lungs tastes of rain about to fall, cool and sweet, but warming as it settles into your chest cavity. Your heart beats once, then again, each beat sending waves of warmth through your ribs. The shutdown begins not with loss, but with release. First comes sight, not blindness, but a gentle dimming, as if someone drew a veil across your vision, made of gossamer threads dipped in moonlight. Shapes blur at the edges, colors fade to gray, then to white, then to nothing at all. Sound follows, not sudden silence, but a gradual muffling, like being wrapped in layers of wool spun from clouds. The hum fades, the resonance softens, until even the memory of sound becomes still. Touch remains longest because it lives deepest in the body. You feel the weight of your limbs, not heavy, but present, anchored to the bed, which holds you like cupped hands hold water. Your skin tingles, not with electricity, but with the warmth of fermentation spreading outward from your core. It moves through your torso, down your legs, into your feet, where it pools briefly before seeping away. Now there is only the void, not empty, but full of potential, of rest, of time pooling like honey in a spoon. You float here, suspended between what was and what will be, held not by effort, but by grace. There is no movement, here only the quiet settling of breath as it pools in the base of your lungs like a cool green liquid. Each inhale draws it deeper into your chest cavity, where it spreads out in slow waves against the soft walls of your rib cage. The texture is smooth like silk, but heavier somehow, as though it carries the weight of all the stillness that exists between heartbeats. You can feel it coating the delicate tissues behind your breastbone, leaving a faint, tingling sensation that moves nowhere, and yet fills everything. As you exhale, there is resistance. Now, the rest has settled too deeply to simply leave, and so it clings gently to the edges of your airways. Each particle of this substance seems to have its own awareness, moving independently, like schools of tiny fish gliding through coral. They brush against the sensitive linings of your throat, creating a sensation similar to drinking cool water on a hot day, except the temperature comes from within. Your body recognizes this substance, instinctively relaxing muscles you had forgotten were tense, allowing your shoulders to drop slightly lower than they have been in months. The green quality becomes more apparent, now not just in color, but in essence, carrying with it the deep peace of forests after rain. You taste earth and growing things in the back of your mouth, though no flavor touches your tongue directly. There is pressure building in your diaphragm, not uncomfortable, but insistent, like the first stirring of sleep, when consciousness begins to thin. This new density moves differently than air would rolling through your system, with the consistency of honey warmed by sunlight. Every cell seems to respond to its presence, stretching slightly, as if reaching toward something familiar and long missed. Your spine softens along its entire length vertebra by vertebra releasing stored tension from years of holding yourself upright against gravity. The green rest seeps into spaces you did not know existed between muscle fibers, around joints behind your eyes. With each passing moment, it becomes harder to distinguish where your body ends and this substance begins, because the boundary feels increasingly unnecessary. You notice how quiet everything has become, not just the absence of sound, but the presence of complete auditory stillness. Even your heartbeat seems muffled, as though wrapped in layers of the same gentle material that fills your lungs. The rhythm continues steady and unhurried, matching perfectly the pace at which this green calm expands through your torso. Your fingers begin to tingle, not from lack of circulation, but from an overflow of peaceful energy that has nowhere urgent to go. It pools in your palms like small puddles of warmth, spreading across your skin in irregular patterns that shift slowly over time. You could watch these movements for hours, except that time does not move here. Only depth increases, pulling you further inward. The sensation in your chest grows richer now, like breathing in the scent of old books mixed with fresh herbs. There is knowledge contained in this substance, not facts or information, but understanding that settles directly into your bones. You remember what it feels like to be completely present without needing to hold onto anything or push anything away. Your jaw unclenches, naturally revealing how much effort you had been putting into keeping it tight, perhaps for years. The release travels upward, loosening the knot at the base of your skull, where stress tends to gather like morning mist. Suddenly, there is space behind your eyes' room for thoughts to float rather than crowd together in anxious clusters. The green rest moves into this newly available territory, filling the hollows around your optic nerves with cool comfort. Colors become more vivid, even though your eyes remain closed, suggesting that sight might be emerging from somewhere else entirely. You perceive light not as photons striking your retinas, but as gentle pulses matching your pulse rate exactly. The connection between these rhythms creates a harmony that resonates through your entire being like a tuning fork struck softly. Each vibration sends ripples through the green substance, causing it to shimmer subtly in ways you can almost see. The sensation reminds you of standing very still in tall grass, watching how wind moves through blades without disturbing them. Your abdomen rises and falls with increasing ease, no longer fighting the natural rhythm, but flowing with it completely. The rest has reached your digestive system, now smoothing over irritated linings and calming spasmodic contractions. You feel nourished not from eating, but from simply existing in this state of profound cellular relaxation. Your knees, which have carried your weight faithfully for decades, finally get permission to bend slightly inward. The change is barely perceptible, yet significant enough that you notice how much straightness you had been maintaining unconsciously. Gravity works differently now, supporting rather than pulling down, as if the earth itself approves of your decision to soften. The green calm reaches your feet, first the toes, then the arches, finally settling into the heels, where most people hold their fatigue. You realize that standing requires constant negotiation between balance and surrender, neither fully possible until now. The rest flows up through your legs, carrying with it the accumulated weariness of every step taken without conscious appreciation. Your hips open slightly, not from stretching, but from simply letting go of the need to keep them perpetually braced. This opening allows the green substance to circulate more freely around your pelvic bowl, bringing relief to compressed nerves. You experience a subtle realignment, not structural, but energetic, as though your skeleton is remembering its original blueprint. The crown of your head feels lighter, suddenly spacious, as if the top of your skull has lifted slightly, allowing thoughts to escape. What remains inside is clearer, somehow stripped of the usual mental static that clouds perception and judgment. You understand now that clarity is not about thinking better, but about removing the barriers that prevent knowing. The green rest moves through your scalp, tingling across nerve endings that have spent lifetimes adjusting to external pressures. Each hair follicle seems to sigh, individually releasing microscopic tensions built up from years of weather and worry. Your forehead smooths, naturally erasing lines carved by habitual frowning and concentration. The sensation here is like lying on cool grass under shade trees, feeling supported by something larger than yourself. You recognize this feeling from childhood before learning to carry responsibility in your facial expressions. The memory brings tears not of sadness, but of recognition, washing briefly across your cheeks before dissolving back into stillness. Your neck releases, completely now able to support your head without gripping the muscles around your shoulders. The green calm moves through cartilage and discs, restoring hydration to areas dried out by chronic tension. You feel taller, not physically, but energetically, as though your spine remembers what vertical alignment truly means. The substance continues its work in your arms, traveling down from shoulder to wrist in gentle waves. Elbows straighten, slightly not forced, but invited to find their neutral position after years of compensating. Your hands relax completely, palm down or palm up, whichever requires less effort in this moment. The fingers spread naturally, creating space between them, like branches of a tree reaching toward different sources of light. Nails seem to grow slower now, as if time itself has adjusted to match your internal rhythm. You notice how rarely you allow your extremities to simply exist without purpose or preparation. The green rest fills the spaces between your knuckles, cushioning joints worn smooth by repetitive motion. Wrists rotate slightly inward, then outward, finding neutral alignment without conscious direction. Your forearms feel balanced, now neither pronated nor supinated, but resting in their natural anatomical position. The upper arms settle into their sockets with the ease of coming home after a long journey. Shoulder blades slide slightly closer together, then drift apart, finding perfect placement for optimal rest. The green calm moves into your armpits, those tender places where lymph nodes cluster, waiting patiently for attention. You breathe into these spaces consciously, for the first time, perhaps, ever allowing expansion in directions previously restricted. The sensation is like opening windows in a room that has been sealed shut for too long. Fresh air circulates not literally, but metaphorically clearing metabolic waste products accumulated during active living. Your chest cavity expands uniformly, now ribs moving in all directions simultaneously instead of favoring certain patterns. The sternum lifts slightly not from effort, but from the simple removal of downward pressure applied over years. Heart tissue relaxes around the organ itself, giving it room to beat without constraint or interference. You can hear it clearly now, not louder, but more distinctly separate from the general background noise of bodily function. Each contraction sounds like a gentle knock on wood, confirming presence and readiness for whatever comes next. The green rest swirls around this vital center, carrying nutrients and oxygen to areas previously starved by chronic stress. Blood vessels dilate slightly throughout your torso, improving circulation without raising blood pressure artificially. Capillaries open in skin tissue, bringing color back to areas dulled by sustained tension. You look healthier not because anything has changed externally, but because internal balance shows through your complexion. The green calm reaches your kidneys, now filtering not just toxins, but emotional residue stored in cellular memory. These organs sigh audibly, within the silence of your body, releasing accumulated frustration from decades of filtering. Adrenal glands finally get permission to reduce their output of stress hormones, having served faithfully beyond their intended lifespan. Lungs expand more fully now, able to draw in greater volumes of air without triggering protective mechanisms. Alveoli inflate evenly for the first time in years, creating surface area previously compressed by poor posture. Breathing becomes so effortless that you nearly forget to do it, except that the rhythm sustains itself automatically. The green rest settles into your liver, wrapping around this hardworking organ like supportive fabric around a precious object. Detoxification processes resume at optimal rates, neither sluggish nor overactive, but perfectly balanced. Stomach acid levels normalize without medication, simply because your nervous system trusts safety again. Intestines resume peristalsis smoothly now that inflammation has reduced sufficiently to allow proper motility. The green calm moves through your colon, absorbing excess fluid and compacting waste matter efficiently. Elimination will occur naturally when ready, neither constipated nor rushed, but proceeding according to biological wisdom. Bladder relaxes completely, now able to store urine without sending urgent signals to your brain. The sphincter muscles remember their original elasticity, allowing control without strain or leakage. Reproductive organs settle into states of readiness rather than constant vigilance against potential threats. Hormonal balance shifts gradually toward equilibrium as feedback loops resume normal communication patterns. Thyroid gland regulates metabolism smoothly now that inflammatory markers have decreased significantly. Pancreas produces insulin appropriately responding to glucose levels without overcompensation or deficiency. Pineal gland begins secreting melatonin again, having been suppressed for years by artificial lighting and stress. Circadian rhythms realign naturally with solar cycles rather than electronic device schedules. The green rest permeates your entire being now, from cellular mitochondria to synaptic gaps between neurons. DNA repair mechanisms activate spontaneously, fixing minor damage accumulated through oxidative stress. Telomers stabilize, preventing further shortening associated with premature aging and chronic disease. Immune cells recalibrate their response patterns, distinguishing clearly between actual threats and false alarms. Inflammatory cytokines decrease, dramatically reducing systemic irritation throughout connective tissues. Stem cells receive signals to differentiate, appropriately replenishing damaged tissue without overgrowth. Apoptosis resumes normal function, eliminating aged or dysfunctional cells gracefully and efficiently. Protein synthesis increases in healthy tissues while decreasing in inflamed areas, promoting healing. Gene expression patterns shift toward longevity and wellness rather than survival and defense. Epigenetic markers adjust, gradually reversing some effects of environmental stressors accumulated over time. Neurotransmitter production balances naturally dopamine, serotonin, GABA, acetylcholine, returning to optimal ratios. Synaptic plasticity improves, allowing new neural pathways to form, while pruning obsolete connections. Brain waves slow, progressively moving from beta through alpha into theta territory, where deep restoration occurs. Cerebrospinal fluid circulation improves, flushing metabolic waste products from brain tissue effectively. Glymphatic system activates during this restorative phase, clearing amyloid plaques associated with neurodegeneration. Memory consolidation processes resume, normally integrating recent experiences without overwhelming older networks. Creative centers in the right hemisphere illuminate, softly suggesting solutions to problems long considered unsolvable. Intuition sharpens as analytical mind steps back, allowing direct knowing to emerge unfiltered by doubt. Emotional processing centers integrate unresolved feelings from past experiences, transforming them into wisdom. The default mode network quiets appropriately during this inward journey, rather than remaining hyperactive during rest. Executive function areas relax into supportive roles, rather than dominating cognitive processes unnecessarily. Mirror neuron systems activate, compassionately reflecting universal human experience without personalizing suffering. Language centers process meaning directly, rather than translating symbols into concepts requiring interpretation. Visual cortex interprets inner imagery increasing clarity, showing landscapes of pure potential rather than fears. Auditory processing filters ambient sounds appropriately, while amplifying subtle frequencies, carrying healing information. Somatosensory regions map your body accurately now, including areas previously numbed by dissociation or trauma. Motor planning areas, coordinate movement possibilities, fluidly rather than rigidly anticipating obstacles everywhere. Vestibular systems align properly with gravitational field, allowing spatial orientation without dizziness or confusion. Proprioceptive feedback returns, completely mapping your position in space without mental calculation required. Interoceptive awareness increases dramatically, sensing internal states clearly without judgment or reaction. The green rest integrates fully with your biofield, extending beyond physical boundaries into surrounding environment. Electromagnetic coherence improves, harmonizing heart-brain and gut rhythms into unified oscillatory patterns. Quantum field interactions stabilize molecular structures throughout your organism, enhancing resilience. Vibrational frequency rises, gradually shifting baseline resonance toward higher harmonic states. Cellular communication improves dramatically as gap junctions open, allowing coordinated responses to stimuli. Tissue regeneration accelerates naturally as stem cell niches receive appropriate activation signals. Wound healing processes optimize, whether addressing visible injuries or invisible cellular damage. Allergenic responses decrease substantially as immune tolerance develops toward previously reactive substances. Autoimmune activity reduces significantly as regulatory T cells regain control over inflammatory responses. Microbiome diversity increases throughout digestive tract, supporting optimal nutrient absorption and immune function. Mitochondrial efficiency improves, dramatically increasing at production, while reducing free radical generation. Cellular respiration optimizes oxygen utilization, maximizing energy output while minimizing oxidative stress. Antioxidant systems strengthen naturally, neutralizing harmful reactive species before they cause damage. Heat shock proteins activate, protectively preparing cells for future stress while maintaining current stability. Chaperone molecules assist protein folding, ensuring structural integrity throughout metabolic processes. Autophagy pathways clear damaged organelles, efficiently making room for fresh cellular components. Lysosomal function improves dramatically, breaking down waste materials for recycling into useful compounds. Endoplasmic reticulum stress decreases substantially as protein synthesis returns to balanced production rates. Golgi apparatus coordinates vesicle trafficking, smoothly ensuring proper delivery of cellular products. Nucleus responds appropriately to hormonal signals, regulating gene transcription without interference. Chromatin structure relaxes slightly, allowing access to previously inaccessible genetic sequences when needed. Histone modifications adjust epigenetically, influencing gene expression patterns beneficially over time. Telomerase activity increases, moderately extending chromosome ends naturally without promoting cancer risk. Centromeres maintain proper alignment during cell division, ensuring accurate genetic transmission. Kinetochores attach correctly to spindle fibers, facilitating orderly chromosomal separation. Cytokinesis proceeds smoothly, dividing cytoplasm equally between daughter cells without membrane rupture. Cell cycle checkpoints regulate progression appropriately, preventing premature advancement or indefinite arrest. Apoptotic pathways remain functional, eliminating cells that cannot recover from irreparable damage. Necrotic tissue clears rapidly through phagocytic activity, reducing inflammatory burden on surrounding areas. Fibroblast activity increases, moderately producing collagen and elastin for tissue repair and maintenance. Keratinocyte proliferation normalizes, maintaining skin barrier integrity while allowing appropriate renewal. Melanocyte regulation stabilizes, protecting against UV damage while permitting healthy vitamin D synthesis. Sebaceous gland secretion balances, naturally moisturizing skin without contributing to acne formation. Sweat gland function improves thermoregulation while eliminating toxins through dermal routes effectively. Hair follicles resume normal cycling growth phases, neither prematurely entering telogen nor remaining stuck in anagen. Nail matrix cortex activity stabilizes, producing strong keratinized structures, resistant to splitting or brittleness. Bone marrow increases hematopoietic stem cell production, meeting demand for fresh blood cells appropriately. Red blood cell count stabilizes oxygenating tissues adequately while avoiding viscosity-related complications. White blood cell populations rebalance, defending against pathogens without causing autoimmune reactions. Platelet aggregation normalizes clotting appropriately while preventing excessive thrombus formation. Lymph node filtration improves clearing cellular debris and foreign antigens efficiently throughout body. Spleen function enhances red blood cell recycling while supporting adaptive immune responses. Thymus gland regenerates, gradually restoring T cell maturation capacity despite chronological age. The green rest completes its circuit through every organ system, leaving none untouched by its healing influence. Integration occurs seamlessly as individual improvements compound synergistically, enhancing overall vitality. Homeostasis establishes itself as dynamic equilibrium rather than static balance, requiring constant adjustment. Your entire being resonates now at frequencies compatible with optimal health and deep inner peace. The journey inward concludes not with arrival, but with recognition that you have always been whole. This completeness required nothing external to manifest, only the courage to allow it to unfold naturally. Let the edges of your awareness begin to soften now. There is nothing you must hold on to anymore. Nothing you must figure out or solve right now. Just let the thoughts that were circling in your mind begin to settle, like dust motes floating down through a sunlit room, each one finding its place on the floor of your consciousness and resting there without disturbance. Feel how much lighter you become when you stop carrying everything at once. Your shoulders can drop now. Your jaw can unclench. Even your breathing remembers how to move slowly without anyone telling it what to do. Notice how the air around you seems to thicken with calm. Not heavy, but supportive, like being wrapped in gauze made of starlight, gently holding you in place. while the world spins on without you. You are not missing anything important. Everything that needs your attention will wait patiently because it knows you are taking care of yourself first. This time belongs completely to you. There is no rush to get anywhere else. No pressure to be more than you already are. Just this moment unfolding beneath your skin, warm and golden and perfectly still. Let your eyelids grow heavier now if they want to. But if they stay open, that is fine too. Either way, your vision can blur and soften until the shapes in front of you melt into each other and become something new entirely. Maybe they become waves lapping at a distant shore, or maybe just the memory of rain on a tin roof, something familiar and comforting from long ago, a sound that meant safety before you could even speak. The images drift away like clouds, leaving only the feeling, only the peace. You don't need to see anything now. You don't need to do anything now. Your body has been waiting for this moment all day, all week, perhaps even longer. It knows exactly what to do with this gift you've given it. Feel how your heartbeat slows to match the rhythm of deep space. How your lungs remember the pattern of sleeping giants, breathing in dreams they haven't told anyone about yet. Your cells are humming now, not with effort, but with recognition, as though they've found their way home after wandering for years. This is what restoration sounds like, when no one is trying to measure it or name it, just pure recognition between parts of yourself that rarely meet. Your nervous system finally getting the message that it doesn't have to be on high alert anymore. The resonance doesn't stop when the words do. It continues its work while you rest, mending connections that broke during the week, clearing pathways that got clogged with worry, bringing nutrients to places that forgot what nourishment felt like. Your body knows what to do with this. Trust it. Trust the intelligence that built your bones, that grew your heart from a single cell, that taught you how to recognize your mother's voice. That same wisdom lives in every fiber of your being, working quietly while you sleep, while you dream, while you simply exist without trying so hard. Let the weight of your head sink deeper into whatever supports it. Let your arms fall loose beside you, palms open to receive whatever wants to land there, or empty if that feels better. There is no wrong way to be present in this moment. The temperature of the room adjusts itself to your needs. Warm enough to relax, cool enough to breathe easily. The perfect balance between summer afternoon and winter morning. Even the light behaves differently here. Soft around the edges, gentle on your retinas, as though filtered through water or silk. Nothing harsh or demanding about it. You could stay like this forever, floating in this pocket of stillness, between one breath and the next, between one heartbeat and another, between the person you were 5 minutes ago and who you're becoming. But even if you have to leave soon, this place stays with you, woven into the fabric of your daily life, waiting for you to remember where you put it, like a favorite book left face down on the nightstand. The pages still warm from your last reading, the story continuing in your dreams, even when you're not looking at the words. This peace is always here, whenever you need it, whenever you want to return to this feeling. It will be waiting, like a favorite blanket folded at the foot of your bed, like a door that's always unlocked, like the sound of your own name spoken softly in the dark, by someone who loves you completely and expects nothing in return. The resonance moves through you now, not pushing or pulling, just flowing like honey, like water finding its level, filling all the spaces you didn't know were empty. Your chest rises and falls with the tide of it. Your belly moves like a sleeping child, peaceful and full of possibility. Even in rest, even in silence, you are exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to do, which is nothing at all, except to remember this feeling, this weightlessness, this coming home to yourself. When you wake up tomorrow or later today, carry some of this with you, not as a burden, but as a reminder that peace travels well, even in a crowded subway car, even in a meeting that runs long, even when the phone won't stop ringing. because it lives inside you, in the space behind your sternum, in the pause between your thoughts, in the exhale that comes naturally after you've said something true, in the quiet satisfaction of a job done well, even if no one else noticed, especially then. Let your awareness drift now toward the edges of sleep, but don't try to grab it. Just notice how it approaches, like a friend walking up behind you, close enough to feel their presence before you turn around. Your consciousness can soften further now, sinking into layers of itself, like diving into clear lake water, colder near the surface, warming as you go deeper, until you reach the bottom, where everything is still and knows its own name, knows why it came here, knows what it was meant to become, even if it never speaks, even if it never moves, even if no one sees it. It matters anyway. You matter anyway. Whether you're productive or not, whether you're smiling or not, whether you're making sense or not, you exist in perfect completeness. Right here, right now, exactly as you are. The resonance holds you gently now, not possessively, but protectively, like cupped hands around a flame, keeping it safe from wind, but never restricting its light, never dimming its warmth, just helping it burn steadily. Through the night, through whatever comes next, through all the small dramas of tomorrow that will seem so important until you remember this moment when nothing was required of you except to be and to trust that being was enough, more than enough, breathtakingly complete in its simplicity, in its honesty, in its refusal to apologize for taking up space, for needing rest, for wanting to disappear into the arms of peace whenever the world becomes too bright, too loud, too much. You can come back here anytime, not by doing anything special, just by remembering that you belong to yourself, that your well-being matters, that sometimes the most revolutionary act is simply stopping and letting the world spin without you for a while. The last threads of tension are dissolving now. In your neck, in your shoulders, in the space between your eyebrows, where thoughts used to gather like storm clouds, now cleared by gentle winds, carrying scents from faraway gardens. You are safe now, completely and utterly safe, held by forces greater than worry, greater than planning, greater than the need to fix everything. You can let go of all of it, every concern, every unfinished sentence in your mind, every obligation that isn't happening right now. They'll still be there when you're ready. But right now, this moment is infinite, stretching out in all directions with nowhere to go and nothing to prove, just existence, pure and simple, like the first note of a song before the melody begins, full of potential, but content to remain silent, if that's what the moment asks for. Silence is not emptiness here. It's fullness, pregnant with possibility, pregnant with peace, pregnant with the understanding that sometimes the most profound thing you can do is simply stop doing. Let your awareness float now, weightless in the ocean of calm you've created, rising and falling with currents you can't see, but can feel moving through you, carrying you toward deeper rest, toward the kind of sleep that heals without effort, that restores without instruction, that trusts the ancient rhythms of your own magnificent body. Sleep now. Close your eyes. The story continues in dreams.